Have you ever chased someone who didn't care? Or pulled away when things were finally getting good? You might feel confused, like something profound inside you drives your choices, even if it doesn't make sense. That's not coincidence. That's your childhood calling the shots. Today, we're talking about one of the biggest secrets behind why your relationship feels like an emotional roller coaster. It's not about being too much or not enough. It's how your nervous system was wired long before you knew what love meant. In this video, I'll break down how attachment styles form. Why do you keep ending up with partners that feel so familiar? Why you might sabotage something without even realizing it? How emotional flashbacks keep you trapped in emotional cycles. And most importantly, how to begin to heal, even if your past was anything but safe. Stick with me. This is going to hit deep, but this could also be the start of something powerful. Attachment theory tells us that the way that we bond in adult relationships is directly shaped by the care that we received or didn't receive in childhood. There are four main attachment styles: secure, you trust others, you trust yourself, and intimacy feels safe. Anxious, you fear being abandoned or cling when you feel uncertain. Avoidant, you often shut down and rely only on yourself. Fearful avoidant, you crave closeness, but you're terrified of being hurt. You swing between pulling people in and pushing them away. Now, here's where it gets personal. I was born in South America in 1971. My parents were anxious, overwhelmed, and emotionally unpredictable. My nervous system picked up on that long before I could speak. I was very close to my mom. She was my emotional anchor. When I misbehaved when I was 9 years old, she sent me away to live with my father. That moment shattered me. I felt completely rejected. I go back to visit her every weekend, and I would beg to stay. But every Sunday, she'd send me back again. At my father's house, the chaos only continued. He toured in a band, and I watched men treat women like they were disposable, use them, cheat on them, leave them. That model of love stuck with me more than I wanted to admit. As I got older, I found myself chasing women that reminded me of my mom. Emotionally intense, sometimes distant, and then pushing them away the moment they got too close. I criticized, disconnected, cheated. Not because I didn't care, but I was terrified of being rejected again. So if I rejected them first, then I wouldn't have to feel that childhood pain again. That's what trauma does. It wires your brain for protection over connection. It turns love into a battlefield where you're always on alert. Let's talk about the patterns that show up. Why do certain partners feel so familiar? Because on an unconscious level, we gravitate to what we know. If chaos feels like home, peace might feel boring or unsafe. Why do you sabotage good things without realizing it? Because your nervous system can't recognize safety. When you feel safe, stable, it might trigger panic. You might ghost, pick fights, cheat. And it's not because you want to ruin things. It's because you're trying to protect yourself. Do emotional flashbacks keep you stuck? These are moments when you emotionally relive past wounds and present situations. Your partner forgets to text, and suddenly you spiral like you're 7 years old and you're being rejected again. It's not just a reaction, it's a time machine. But here's the truth that changed everything for me. I can heal, my brain is plastic, I can rewire. It starts with awareness, noticing the pattern and catching yourself before you spiral. Then comes regulation, learning to calm your nervous system by breath work, journaling, therapy, and co-regulating in a healthy relationship. Eventually, it's about reparenting yourself, giving yourself the safety, patience, and love you didn't get. not to relive the past, but to outgrow it. And let me say this clearly. This isn't about blaming your parents. Most of them did the best they could with what they had. This is about you now. Understanding your wiring so you can choose to build what's next. If anything I said resonated with you, you're not alone. Many of us are still walking around with hearts shaped by pain we haven't named. So here's my question. What's one relationship pattern you're starting to see more in yourself? Drop it in the comments and let's talk about it. If you want more honest conversations about psychology and healing, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is just the beginning, and I'm glad you're here for it.